you like edit a ding like a counter for every slur?
Yeah, and do like put an afterword.
I could try to do that.
The little Vine boom noise.
Yeah. Paige, do you want to do the introduction today?
Okay. So I started talking about gooning last year. Like over a year ago, I've been talking about gooning. So I'm pretty sure
you have to do the introduction to the show first.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome to the Fake Cell podcast. This week we're joined by Nat, hormone abuser.
Hello, hi.
And a returning guest, Brie, Brie face melter.
Hello.
So I it's come to my attention. This is like breaking news. Can you break it to us, Morgan? What's going on?
Yeah, someone on Twitter posted a clip of the public intellectual Norman Finkelstein discussing gooning. I thought this was like some sort of like AI edit. But apparently it's like 7 months here. It's like 7 months ago. He's discussing gooning and as it relates to fascism and shit.
Yeah, and I was like,
he needs to get off Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know if he's just like retarded or something, but I just don't think that gooning leads to fascism.
He's like Norman Finkelstein doesn't carry around a phone. He's like literally the definition of a dinosaur.
So who told him about gooning?
I have no idea. Like, imagine being Norman Finkelstein's like granddaughter. You're like, hey, granddad, can I tell you about gooning?
Yeah, fucking whichever one of you did this, we're gonna find you.
Yeah.
This is like terrible news. What else does this guy do? Because this is the first time I've ever heard of him.
Norman Finkelstein?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a famous professor who speaks out against like injustice in Palestine.
Oh, so he's based is what you're telling me.
Yeah. He was on the Adam Friedland show, yeah.
Well, based except for his stance on gooning.
Yeah, he got fired from his tenure at university because wherever he was, because like he said stuff about Israel being, committing genocide or being, like a fascist state. I think also like the Epstein crew, like Alan Dershowitz went after him.
Who?
Alan Dershowitz, lawyer.
I don't know anyone.
You don't know who fucking Alan Dershowitz is?
He's like the peak pedophile.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like a normal girl. I don't know who these people are.
Oh my, yeah, sorry.
I mean,
I'm just a normal American girl from the Midwest. I don't know who's this Epstein guy.
I'm not from the Midwest.
Yeah, I'm.
What are you talking
from
about?
Kansas.
I'm from Atlanta.
Yeah. Anyway, we should properly introduce Brie and Natalie. Brie, this is your second time back on the podcast.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
What?
You were our first guest.
It feels like I'm in a.
I'm gonna have to cut that. You can't. You can't pull behind fucking the Wizard of Oz's curtain.
Can't ruin the movie magic.
Yeah.
Production.
Yeah.
That's goofy as hell.
You
My God.
Up.
Yeah,
we're okay.
We're actually all in Microsoft Teams. All right.
This is a very professional production that we have going on.
We're all in the same room right now.
Yeah, I got like the microphone in my hand. I'm on the couch.
Yeah.
I'm laying on my floor, like kicking my feet because I have to like record this on my mobile recording setup, so I don't wake everyone in my house up.
That's awesome.
So I'm in like my goon chamber or something.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll for the members in here who are. Why are you linking Alan Dershowitz? I don't.
Because you fucking asked. He's like some like very prominent like Harvard lawyer. Yeah, but Natalie, thanks for the people have been clamoring to have you on, Natalie. They've been asking us. They've been asking us, where is Natalie Hormone Abuser?
Yeah, we got letters requesting you.
I feel so honored. I can't believe you got like
where the fuck are
500
you?
letters. They signed
Yeah.
a petition.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody leaked my address, so I've just been getting a shit ton of fucking letters to my house asking for Natalie Hormone Abuser. Please, if you posted my docs, delete it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are you, Paige?
I'm in my goon chamber.
Paige posted a picture of where she is posting from. I don't know how to describe that.
It's like
that one movie from like 2007, like Monster House.
Yeah, where the house
This
is
is
monster.
yeah. You literally live in the basement. You're in the basement from
It's just
Monster
a
House
photo of an
recording the episode.
unfinished. You just said this is giving Boss Baby. This is just a photo of an unfinished
Kill
room.
Kill yourself.
I just noticed the
I
bathtub.
was trying to make it sound odd, that like as ominous as it is. All right.
There's
Yeah,
just a bathtub in it.
that's the bathtub where I post from.
Yeah.
I don't
It's been a while
I don't
since,
know.
like it's been a while since like I took like a bath.
Yeah. When's the last
Same.
time you showered? Like a month ago?
I showered this morning, or like last night, this morning. But like bath, I don't know.
I think
Bath.
It's
I don't
been
think
like
I've ever taken a bath.
ever?
Ever.
Not once. What?
Never. I always just showered.
Yeah, I think
You
the
can't
last time I took
shower
a
when
bath.
you're a baby.
Yeah,
like-
I must have
'cause,
been
like-
a baby.
Because like
Well, Yeah,
theoretically,
I wasn't
like
sentient as a baby.
the showers where like all your gunk, the bath is like where all of the gunk goes off of you when you shower.
Yeah.
So like,
well, baths.
if I wanted to take a bath, I'd probably want to like bleach the bath first.
well,
And
what
also
you do
like
is,
it's kind of like what's the word, like very it's kind of gay.
I
Bathing
think
is gay.
Notoriously not fruity, Morg.
I think the strat is to like
I'm
take a
not gay. I
5.
like baths.
I think
Yeah.
the strat is like a 5-minute shower before you bath.
Yeah,
So like you're not grimed up.
Do you bath?
I'm always grind up. Fellas,
I
is it gay
don't-
to take a shower?
I don't bath, but I have like probably a few times this year.
Taking a bath.
Yeah, like maybe
That's-
like 3.
What the
Well, wait,
fuck,
wait.
Paige? What kind of living situation are you in?
So I told you my basement like flooded,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my basement flooded, so they have to like destroy the entire thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's where I live now. Yay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they took out the drywall and shit.
Yeah.
And like, 'cause
Yeah,
it's all
they're
moldy.
ripping out everything. They're redoing all the pipes in the house I'm living in, and they're like tearing out the ceiling. It's awesome. Hand on my head, like that one photo of that one basketball player. I'm smiling through it all.
Yeah. That one basketball player who is LeBron James.
I didn't know who it was, and I didn't want to misspeak.
What was I gonna fucking say?
I'm scrolling up, and you guys have been posting while I was driving.
Yeah.
What is this, like Blade? And what game is this from?
Final Fantasy something.
It's from Crisis Core Final Fantasy.
Dude, Final Fantasy. I wish this was like a video podcast. I did like a thing with my neck where I like pretended to go to sleep and I was gonna snore, but then I realized that no one would see it, and I would just look like
Yeah.
a retard in my basement.
Well, we're all in the same room, so we all saw it. It was cool.
Yeah, we're all in the
Yeah.
same room. You guys are
Yeah.
all in like my decrepit goon chamber basement.
Yeah.
Sorry about the condition of this place.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
remember what I was gonna say. There is someone on Twitter who keeps an active list of all the things that straight men are not supposed to do. Like all those tweets that are like, "Fellas, is it gay if your man like sleeps with his knee up towards his chest?" Or like,
Orders
fellas,
dessert.
yeah, fellas, is it gay if your man eats cereal? Or like, it's like a
Are you
list
talking
of
about Schizarella?
I'm not sure, but I think it's a guy who runs it. He's just like really upset about all the shit that's like he's not supposed to do because it's gay.
Is it gay for men to listen to Mitski?
Yeah.
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 I think straight men can listen to Mitski if they want to.
I feel like if you listen to Mitski, you're either like a bi girl or the gay dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess straight guy.
It's a running list of things straight men can't do because it will make you gay. Like do intricate dances with women, do intricate dances with other men,
Wait.
dance generally, go to brunch. Fellas,
How-
is it gay to exfoliate, to wear
Shit.
jeans that fit too
Yeah.
snug,
How
be
is
too
it gay?
fashionable,
How is
read
it gay?
novels, go to church, sing at church?
How is
Literally
it
everyone in
gay-
Atlanta is gay.
How is it gay
Yeah.
to dance with women? That doesn't make any sense.
Because dancing is gay.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. All this shit like checks out to me.
No, I mean it's like it's
Have you
normal
seen-
to dance with women. Have you ever seen a man do like a fucking salsa with a woman? That's like erotic.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's not gay.
My
It's
sister-
probably the least gay thing you can do.
My sister describes to me the things that give her icks, and I'm like, if I were dating you, I would just fucking be like stone cold, like just like a statue or shit.
What?
Like, have you seen?
Like, is your sister a straight woman?
Yeah, she was like, oh, one time I was dating someone, and like he got drunk at a party, and it gave me the ick because he was slurring his speech, and from then on I couldn't be attracted to him.
So wait, what the fuck? Don't
Yeah.
drink alcohol.
Or like, yeah.
Fucking what else? I'm like curious for the mind of like the cis straight woman.
He
Like
says to be
like there's
loud.
that woman who was like in a car crash with her significant other, and she was complaining that he was screaming and crying when the car flipped over, and she's like, "Ooh, I got such an ick."
I got
That's
the
like
ick
actually
because my
crazy.
life
Yeah.
partner showed vulnerability.
Yeah, exactly.
That's I don't know. That's like ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe I'm like an enlightened individual, but who knows?
I mean that's it. People will be like, "Oh, we want men to show our femininity," and then like when men do literally anything that is outside of like literally fucking like stoic schizo behavior, they get shit on.
Have any of you ever like felt an ick before? Like
Yes.
any examples? Because I have one.
What's
Okay.
yours?
I was asking my girlfriend at the time. I asked her if she could wash some dishes, and then I saw her rinse a plate. No brush involved, no soap involved, and then put it on a drying rack as if it was clean. And like,
Well,
That's-
listen, you're the person you're dating might be a real one. It entirely depends on like what was on that plate or
I
like
would
how
like
much.
to ask.
there was still, it was not clean. It was
Okay.
grimy.
Grimy, yucky.
Yeah. She's saying not clean. She's saying I'm grimy.
Everyone talking about me in real life.
Yeah.
No. I guess like I don't know if I should talk about this. It's like a specifically something like an ick from like a trans woman who almost exclusively dates men. Like it's like a sexual ick, you know what I mean? I don't know if I should talk about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, keep going.
Keep going? Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
It's like when I'm dating like a straight guy and oh shit, what the fuck? Sorry, I just heard a scary sound in my basement. When I'm dating like a straight guy and he's never been with like a trans person before, and I just like don't know how to operate. And that's fine, you know?
Yeah.
Like no shame, whatever. But I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if that's like if I'm just retarded or something.
He's like, it's that image. It's like, why can't I hold all these? That's just him with like sex.
No, I don't know what you're talking
What?
about.
Why can't I
what
hold
What does that
all these?
Oh, the guy holding the lemons
all
or
the-
limes?
Yeah, why
These
can't
what?
I? Yeah,
All
why
these
can't-
what?
Yeah, this picture, but with like penis.
Oh yeah, and like for me specifically, I'm like no penis. You know what I mean? Like no
Yeah.
grug penis involved. And a lot of like straight men just cannot fathom that. But that's just
Please let me. Yeah,
that's
please let me
just
suck the cock.
no thank you. But that's just my any other icks? I want to stop talking about this.
I'm in no position to be having icks.
What does that
maybe
mean?
maybe like every once in a while, like I'll be like, oh, like this person is not cognitively functional. This person is, pardon my French, but kind of retarded.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
And like that's the only time I would say like I get an ick or whatever.
You're
It's like
sapiosexual.
like
You hate
kill
dumb
yourself.
people. No, you hate.
because it's like you aren't operating on like the same level.
Whatever. Oh, and to like expand on what I was saying before, but like if I'm with like another trans person, be that like male to female or female to male, it's different. It's that ick only applies to straight guys. That's it.
Yeah.
That's just like a little addendum I feel like I have to add because it's different.
Yeah.
Transgender people, they just get it. Like cis men wouldn't.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm just shitting all over cis men, and
Mm.
trans people are perfect angels who have never done anything wrong, famously.
Not gonna lie, I think like as a person of gender, if you date like specifically a normie cis guy, like it's just not gonna end up too hot.
Are you speaking from experience, or are you not gay?
I'm speaking of shit I've seen.
Like any examples? Because I'm just curious as to what you mean by that.
Yeah, because like being like LGBT requires a shit ton of sacrifice, right? And like for a normal like kind of like normie guy, it's really just not worth it. Like you'll be dating like some guy who's like normal and he's like, "Oh, hey, like I can't take you home to meet my parents because my parents are like transphobic." It's like, "Oh, okay, keeping me a secret or whatever." Like, stuff like that. Just like, oh, we aren't operating on the same level. And also like a lot of cis guys get really entitled when dating like trans women. They're like, "Oh, like I should get like some sort of social credit for doing this because it's doing you a favor. Like I have more social value than you because like I'm cis or whatever." And they view it as like a compromise that they're doing.
Yeah, I kind of understand that. Like when I was dating around, I'm celibate now, so I'm gonna like become a monk or some shit. But
Let's
it felt like a lot of people, like when I was dating around, had a savior complex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For like dating a person of gender as myself. But that's just my experience. I don't know. I hate dating people. It sucks. Like genuinely, it's terrible. Dating in 2023 is terrible. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a retard or something. I don't know. Someone get a retard counter going.
Yeah, can we get Jamie, can we get a slur counter?
How many slurs can we say this episode?
At the end of the episode,
No,
there's
I feel
gonna
like
be a
I feel like
ranking.
there's nothing potent enough to like substitute for like retarded.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like if you can say the word,
What's the
it's very poignant. I think it's very impactful because a lot of people it elicits a reaction of like a recoil. A lot of people just
Yeah.
recoil when they hear it.
Yeah, fucking.
And also like
I
a lot of
dropped faggot.
substitutes. Yeah.
What are you saying, Nat?
Oh yeah, it's like I say faggot a lot. Like I just casually say it all the time. And I'd be hanging out with like some of my like not people of gender or gay friends, and I would just casually drop faggot, and they'd just look at me like incredibly recoiled. Like you can't just say that. And it's like
Bruh. Bruh, I'm in the trenches.
No, yeah, I do the same thing when I hang out with my cis friends. I'll say like tranny or something or faggot. And even my gay friends, like my gay cis friends that I'll say that to, they'll have the same reaction. They'll just it's like a deer in the headlights. You know what I mean? And I guess a part of that is like it could possibly be childhood trauma or something from being an LGBT individual in the state of Georgia. But
No,
or
I
like
think
LGBT
people are
in
just
Georgia.
jealous they don't have the F word pass.
All
a
my
pretty good
friends can
word.
say it. All my friends can say the word. I told them all they can say it. They can all say tranny. They can all say faggot. They can all say retard. I don't give a hoot. I don't give a holler anymore.
Yeah.
One of
My
my
friends say it's funny.
you what?
If like my friends say like tranny or something, I just find it funny.
Yeah, my ex girlfriend. She didn't know that she was a cis woman. She didn't know that tranny was a slur, and she like said it in casual. She said it in casual conversation, and I just kind of looked at her, and then she like realized what she did, and she said, "Oh my god, I am so sorry."
That's
Uh,
really funny.
Yeah, and I had a coworker recently. I was showing this like 60-year-old coworker I have pictures from my Detroit trip, and I showed her a photo of me and Jenny, and she said, "It's so fucking annoying how you trannies are so pretty." And yeah,
I-
and she just didn't know that was a slur, and I was like, "It's okay." I gently explained to her that she can't really say that.
I commented this on the tweet, but I will repeat it here. I too get annoyed when trannies are pretty.
Grow up. No, but that it's like I don't know. A lot of people, if it's coming from ignorance, like I won't get upset at someone because I guess tranny isn't really a popular slur if you're not hyper online. Because online people will say like they know that troon and tranny and all that shit.
It
You what?
kind of doesn't sound like a slur if you like are like completely not in the know.
No,
I don't know.
exactly, and that's
It
why
just sounds
I
like
show grace to these people.
Also,
Because
it's like a matter of fact type term. It's literally just like a diminutive of the word transgender or transsexual or
Yeah.
whatever.
I
yeah, which is
remember back a couple of years ago. Oh, if you go.
what?
what'd you say?
I was gonna say no. Yeah, a couple of years ago, I remember like I don't know.
Yeah, like
8 years
like
ago.
yeah.
Yeah, saying trans was like considered like a slur at one point. Like you had to straight up say transsexual or transgender or whatever.
Oh.
Like calling someone trans was considered kind of like almost
The woke.
borderline offensive.
It does kind of sound like anti-woke terminology. Like the trans mob is coming after us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I think you have to show
Like-
grace to a lot of people who just aren't online. A lot of them just don't know.
Yeah. The T word is like a perfectly like there's like nothing inherently wrong with the word. It's just when other people use it, it's like, well, like you literally don't know what you're talking about. Like that's my experience, dude.
Yeah,
Like
and for like words that aren't slurs, like just transgender, I think a lot of the weight behind the word weighs on, or rather, the intention of the, or no, sorry, the weight of the word heavily relies on the intention of the speaker. Like if you watch a Republican debate or something, a lot of these people will talk about like transgender, and they'll say it with like very pointed fangs, and that's it's like they're saying tranny. They're not saying tranny, but it's very much like the same intention. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
did you guys see
I-
the Ron DeSantis cross-dressing pictures?
What?
That's a
What?
thing. That doesn't
No, I
surprise
just made
me.
it up. But that would be really fucking funny.
Do you guys think Ron DeSantis is wearing high heels?
He
Yeah,
is.
100%.
He's like 5'7" or something. He has the listen. There's a certain like There's a certain profile that your ankles and legs and feet give off when you have like lifts in your shoes, and he definitely has that. It was the same with like Kim Jong Un when he met with like Prime Minister Moon. That was like a big deal. Yeah.
I don't know. I think that I'm looking at these images of people transvestigating Ron DeSantis's height, and I just don't know if he's wearing lifts. Like I don't know if
No,
I'm entirely
he definitely is. He
Like,
definitely
without a
is wearing
doubt.
lifts.
without a doubt he's wearing lifts.
Like
Yeah.
if you try to investigate into his height, people will be like, oh, he's anywhere from 5'7" to 6 feet tall. It's like, well, that's just not possible.
He's above 5 feet and possibly below 6.
Yeah, it's like, oh, how tall is Ron DeSantis? He's anywhere out from like, yeah, he has like a 5-inch height delta depending on who he's with.
I remember, I don't know if this clip is like deep faked or something, but I know Ron DeSantis went on a podcast and the podcast host asked him to put on these tennis shoes. And he straight up just refused to take his shoes off to put on the tennis shoes under the guise of he can't take campaign gifts or gifts while he's on the campaign or something.
That's funny.
That's funny. Have you seen like the images where he has like elf shoes, because like the front of his shoes are empty because it's damning.
Fucking
Oh my god. Sorry if you can just hear shit through my wall.
Do you have a British child next door?
It's my roommate.
is
Oi,
your roommate
governor.
British?
No, I can't. You can probably hear him better than I can because I have headphones. But yeah,
Interesting.
It
Hold on.
sounds like a kid trying to do a British impression.
it's probably what he's doing.
Yeah, I just found the image of Ron DeSantis's. A lot of these images of Ron DeSantis's transvestigation height they like weirdly illustrate his butt like through his clothes.
Honestly,
What
if
do
I
you
had
mean?
if I had anyone like investigating my appearance like that vigorously, I would probably kill myself. I would melt. I would just crumble.
Thing on my mobile recording setup where I have to like unleash Mount Vesuvius to initialize it again. But I think that he's a public figure, so it's different. He has eyeballs on him at all times.
Yeah, no, he invited this. Yeah,
He invited us by not owning his manlet status.
by fucking
True.
being a demagogue.
Who's the last like manlet president?
It might have been like Calvin Coolidge or something.
How tall is
Shortest
Biden?
president. Biden's like 6'4" or
Also, Wiki-
something. Height of the oh wow. Biden is this only goes up to the 44th president. This is
What was it?
bullshit.
Okay.
Donald Trump is the third tallest president at 6'3".
We've only had like a handful of manlet presidents. James Madison, Benjamin Harrison, Martin Van Buren, William McKinley was the last manlet president, coming in at 5 feet 7 inches.
You're not.
That's
You're,
manlet to you?
Yeah.
Interesting. I wouldn't consider that manlet.
Well,
I would consider manlet like 5'5" and below, but maybe I'm just insane.
Manlet is everyone who is shorter than me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was gonna say
Below
that.
6 foot, you're a manlet.
Well, that doesn't work out for me because I'm 6'2", so not everyone can be a manlet.
You keep saying that, but like also like I don't believe you.
That I'm 6'2"?
Yeah.
What a peculiar thing for me to lie about online.
I know you're like 6'2", but I feel like I should just be taller than you just by laws of nature.
My vibes.
how
Yeah.
tall are you, Morgan?
I'm like 5'11" and a half.
11 and a half.
Frequently, I take like pictures of my entire body and
No,
post
that's
them
just-
online.
That's just accurate. It's not even a joke. My medical records say I'm 6 feet tall, but like my height changes over the day.
What? Shorty,
Oh,
what
yeah,
are you talking about?
Your fucking spine fluctuates.
He
Yeah,
just
you're the
grows a
tallest when you
little.
wake up.
and
And it-
shrinks a little.
Yeah.
it matters to you.
Yeah, I very much cherish my spot in like the 6 foot plus.
You literally just said you're
Demographic.
not 6 feet like
Yeah,
2
but I
minutes
could
ago.
be. But I am sometime like at
Temp-
certain points of the day.
Temporarily embarrassed 6 foot tall person.
Yeah,
Sometime-
literally. Yeah.
Hey, I'm like 6'5" when I'm standing on my money.
I thought I was 5'9" for a long time, but apparently I'm 5'10".
I too am 5'10".
Yeah, I'm like 5'8". I wish I were like 6'4" or like 5'2". That'd be kind
Yeah, the middle heights are they kind of suck.
Yeah.
They're fine. I don't know. Maybe like my experience being transgender. I obviously wish I were like shorter, but I'm like complacent at this point. Like I'm happily 6'2". I've accepted this like fact of my life that is unchangeable, and that's okay.
It's not unchangeable. You can always get in a wheelchair.
I could
True.
LARP as one of those fucking wheelchair users.
Or
One of
those
those
like
wheelchair users.
those like short people who fucking get leg extensions. Those are always really funny.
I should elaborate what I meant by those wheelchair users.
of.
Are you
Hello.
gonna elaborate?
I had to reseat my microphone. So there's this homo bar that I go to in Atlanta, and recently it's been like invaded by tender queers, and there are a select group of transgender people who go there, who like LARP having a disability, and I don't say this lightly, but there are multiple people who bring emotional support animals and under the guise of them being like service animals, and they're untrained emotional support animals, which is vastly different from a trained service animal.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
like fucking your dog that you put a vest on and said, "Yep, I can take this places." No, fuck you.
Yeah. My fucking dorms used to allow like ESAs as service animals, and it would just be like people's just like shitty like untrained corgi or whatever. It was miserable because they would just get all up in your shit.
Yeah, and cats are like emotional support cats. Those are different because cats are fucking usually just docile and they just chill, and you don't normally bring them outside. But untrained dogs are menaces. I fucking hate seeing someone's piece of shit dog in public. That pisses me off more than anything else in the world. Especially just when I'm trying to fucking buy groceries at Walmart and someone has their fucking dog in. Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I work at Target. One time I'm like clocking into my shift and I see like like somebody with a clearly not vested dog. And by the time I've clocked in, that dog shat on the floor.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Like it's like okay, like fair enough. Like people need like dogs for assistance. So it's like, you know who you are. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing is fucking wrong. You know you're like cheating the system just to be a fucking prick.
And like while
And also animal people are the worst type of people on the planet. They deserve to die.
light disagree. I like animals a lot.
No. People who are really into animals tend to
Hate
dislike
people.
people in general, yeah.
Well, I mean, I like animals and I also like people. I'm normal and I'm an angel.
Yeah.
But the tender queries of the homo bar, there are a couple of people who use a wheelchair who I know for a fact they don't need that wheelchair to operate. They just use it. And they're not like disabled or anything, and I understand that people who use wheelchairs don't always need wheelchairs. And I'm not ableist, but these are like people who are fully able, like fully able-bodied. They're just in a wheelchair.
This is gonna sound crazy, but do you guys remember that person who had their own leg amputated for like some fetish art? Because they
Yes.
had like a fetish? Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Non-medically necessary
yeah.
amputations.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me that that's even allowed. That
Yeah.
surgeons will do non-medically necessary
They might
amputations.
have like made it necessary. I don't know what the situation is.
Yeah, some states it's straight up illegal. You can't get like non-medically required. I guess would that be considered cosmetic? I think that's cosmetic.
I'm almost certain it's cosmetic.
Because like at that point you're being a burden to literally everyone else in society because of your fucking nonsense
Yeah.
that should stay on the internet. Like if you want to draw like amputation fetish shit, like go ahead by all means. But when you force everyone to like fucking take care of you for like having an amputated leg,
disabled people aren't a burden. They're not.
that's
burdens.
actually true. The other day I got locked out of my car at like a Circle K and I was just hanging out outside like smoking or whatever. And there was this dude who was with his girlfriend. He was riding a bike and he had both both feet fucking amputated. He had that like Oscar Pistorius like what do you call them?
Oh,
like
the little like hook leg thingies.
Yeah, like hook leg things. He was fucking like he was like completely uninhibited.
Yeah, people with disabilities are not burdens.
Whatever.
I'm not gonna be like woke on you, but that was slightly ableist of you to say, Morgan.
Okay. To like, what about their family, right? Like they're just putting that shit on their family. Like, oh, I'm gonna amputate my own fucking leg.
Oh, that's different from amputees as a whole. Because most amputees desire like independence. In my experience, from talking to a lot of amputees, that's almost like a universe. I'm not an amputee, of course, but that's like a universal experience that I've observed from a lot of people who are amputees.
All right, I'm sorry to the amputee community. I'll delete that shit.
All of the amputees who are listening,
And then any baddies with
we
no
support
legs,
you.
hit me up.
Shaking my head.
Please.
Cut this entire bit out. Just the last fucking 5 minutes. Just cut it out, Morgan.
Yeah, whatever.
God damn it.
The amputee women hit your line part, that was good though. That
Yeah.
was funny.
Yeah, leave that in. Cut out the part where you're being ableist. Fucking
Whatever. I'm just saying that if you like cut off your own fucking leg to
no, you don't have to cut that out.
and also that's like
funny.
and also that's like serious like stolen valor.
Oh
Like,
my
imagine
god! I'm gonna
cutting
fucking
off your
kill
own
you.
fucking leg is stolen valor. Yes.
I'm gonna
Rimming a stolen valor.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, dog. Don't ever show your face in Atlanta.
Imagine you're in a waiting room and you have to wait like an extra 45 minutes because the person in front of you cut off their own leg because they have like some Tumblr hyperfixation with it.
Oh my gosh. I've only been in the hospital for something like very severe once. And it was like a pressing matter, a matter of me losing my hand or not. And I had to wait for like 40 minutes for them to even start treating me.
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
What happened to your hand? Did you goon too hard?
No, a battery exploded in my hand, a lithium ion battery.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Was it just like really
Oh.
old and you like fucked with it too hard?
Oh, what happened? Was it like, did it feel like a frag grenade went off in your hand or whatever?
Rip
I had-
Paige.
Oh, Paige fucking died?
No, I didn't die. But what happened was,
Yeah.
so I work on iPods, and I was opening an iPod that I thought was like uncharged and broken to like see what was wrong with it so I could fix it. And I accidentally punctured the battery when I was cracking into the unit. And it was like so normally iPod batteries have like a metallic casing around them, but this battery had been replaced, so it was one of those cheap Chinese batteries, and I punctured it, and the battery like started flaring and shit. When lithium ion gets exposed to air, it's extremely flammable. So what I did, because I didn't want to burn the house I was living in at the time down, I grabbed the battery with my hand, and at that point it's like a fireball that's 3 times the size of my head, because it's a fully charged lithium ion battery. And I run to the bathroom and I throw it in the toilet.
Oh, so you got like really bad burns.
Yeah, I don't have any sensation in my right fingers, and I don't have any fingerprints in 3 of my fingers, and I have
That's awesome. That's badass.
Permanent scarring on half of my hand in the back and my fingers. So yeah, and it took them 45 minutes to intake me in the hospital for some reason, when I could have lost my hand.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then they transferred me to like a burn unit because there's only 2 burn units in the state of Georgia. So they transferred me 45 minutes away to another hospital before they could start treating me. And then they made me wait a day to get my surgery done. So total waiting, probably like 26 hours before I even got surgery to take off all the necrotic, rotting flesh that was cooked on my hand.
Yippee.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, and while this is happening, I'm in like the worst pain of my life. They're pumping me full of opiates, and fucking when I left the hospital, so when you're on opiates in the hospital, like very concentrated opiates or whatever, they put a shot in your stomach to prevent nausea. They didn't give me my shot on my last day, so my dad picks me up from the hospital, and I was fucking throwing up everywhere in his car because I was still high as shit on opiates, but they didn't give me my anti-nausea shot, and I was in a car for like an hour because I went to a burn ward that was an hour away from the house I was living in at the time. So that was my hospital experience.
Can we bring up the fact that you have like a really bad Canadian accent, Paige?
What?
I don't have a Canadian accent.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
What?
Are you fucking kidding me?
When she says like about, she kind of
she literally says like a boot.
Wait, say about.
Yeah.
About?
Oh
A
shit.
little bit, yeah.
No, this has been like a running thing. Yeah.
That's just how I talk. Hop off my cock. What's the problem?
She didn't say it was, or he didn't say it was.
I know, but I feel like I'm fucking schizophrenic because no one else acknowledges that.
It's not like that noticeable.
It's pretty noticeable.
It doesn't read as Canadian to me.
I would think Paige is from the Midwest if I didn't know any better.
I spent a lot of time growing up in Minnesota, so I don't know if that. And my dad's from Minnesota, so.
No, just like maybe I'm fucking like seeing shit where it isn't there, but literally like very much just the way you talk.
Do I look like a Midwestern shorty to you?
Yeah, actually.
Great.
Fucking tall, blonde.
Is that a compliment? That might be a compliment.
She's not blonde.
Yes.
I'm literally not blonde.
Yes, you are.
Wait. I don't think you're blonde.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you for believing me. But my friend Janie and Janie Danger, who's been on the show, shout out Janie Danger, and my friend June, they will like transvestigate where I'm from, and they'll always accuse me of like being Canadian or some shit whenever we hang out. Even though June has literally seen my birth certificate. Like she's seen my birth certificate and she's seen that I am from hospital, and she just says nah.
Yeah, no, I'd say the same thing too. Yeah.
Can you censor what hospital I was born in? I don't know.
Yeah, you fucking retard.
I don't know. I think that should be censored.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Smart, maybe. But just the way you say out is kind of like, it doesn't read to me as like southern, like Atlanta, but like kind of more north, because like I just grew up talking to people from like Canada, and that's how they say out. It's
okay,
like
hold the phone. Yeah. Why isn't your phone in English then?
We
Don't
don't.
know the lore about this.
We've talked about this like 7 billion times.
Okay, but well, I'm stupid and I'm behind.
What's the?
Yeah,
How did
you
I
haven't
explain
watched
it?
every episode of the Seed Cell podcast?
Oh my
Die.
over.
Fake fan.
Yeah, I'm a fake fan, a fake friend.
I genuinely don't have an explanation for it. I just think it's funny.
Do you speak? Is it Dutch or German?
It's Dutch.
It's Dutch.
Okay.
I can
Do you
like I
speak
can
Dutch?
I can read it, but I can't pronounce any of the words,
Wait,
and I don't know how to like have a conversation with someone who's Dutch because I don't speak Dutch.
I just thought this whole time you just inexplicably just like speak Dutch. You just have some sort of like weird international background.
Yeah, I thought you might
No.
have been Dutch, but that's just
Yeah,
kind of funny.
see, exactly. This is the type of nonsense
This is like
that arises from this.
I've spoken to this every time this gets brought up with people thinking I'm Dutch, and I'm in a call with Morgan. Morgan was mean as fuck to me when they first learned about my existence because they thought I was Dutch and stealing like Atlanta Valor.
Yeah, like American Valor. Yeah.
Why are you patriotic?
Bisexual,
That's so weird.
That's not like the people try to LARP as American all the time, and for some reason it ticks me off.
No, I'm just straight up from Atlanta. Like
I know that now, but
my microphone died again. But like and a lot of people just online just don't believe that I'm from Atlanta, and I don't know how to explain it any other way other than doxing my birth certificate. And
I know what hospital you're from.
I was born in unnamed hospital.
I was born in an unnamed hospital in Atlanta, Georgia. It doesn't matter what hospital I was born in. Don't worry about it. You don't need to know. God damn it! I can't believe I said that.
it's okay.
Now,
You let your guard down. You are among friends, and you let your guard down.
It's a little fun fact, but I've doxed myself so many times while we've been recording these. It's like unreal almost. I've made Morgan edit so much for no reason because I just forget that this isn't a conversation that is gonna stay private.
Yeah.
I get too enthused. I get too into the game, the bit, if you will.
Yeah.
Who cares? Who gives a hoot? Hold on, I have to read a sponsor real quick. Hold on, let me pull up the script.
What?
I have to read a sponsor.
Yeah, we have our annual sponsor. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This episode of the Sneak Cell podcast is brought to you by Zyn, tobacco-free nicotine patches. Experience a fresh, new way to enjoy nicotine. Zyn is made with pharmaceutical grade. Oh fuck, my script closed. Zyn is made of pharmaceutical grade nicotine salt for up to 1 hour of tobacco-free satisfaction. Zyn. Thanks for sponsoring this episode, Zyn.
Yeah, thank you.
Wait, was that not a bit?
No, we get $45 every time we say that.
Shut the fuck up. You're full of shit.
I'm chewing on
You're
a
full of
Zyn.
shit.
Is Zyn chewing tobacco? What is Zyn?
Zyn is. Do you know what snus is?
No, I know
Like
it's
the
it.
pouches?
I know what it is.
Yeah, it's like those pouches, right? You just like keep it in your mouth or something.
Yeah, it's like sublingual medication.
Yeah.
Certain sublingual medications that certain people in our circles take.
A person of gender tend to know about sublingual medication.
Yeah, it's like sublingual nicotine delivery. That's
That sounds
supposed to.
painful.
It's not. It's fine. It's painful at first, but then you kind of get used to it.
Okay, was that a bit or not?
Is what a bit.
The fucking ad read.
What do you
No,
mean? It's completely real.
Shut
That's
up. Oh my god.
For any lawyer types listening, this is a satirical podcast, and nothing said on here should be taken seriously or with any weight.
Making me question
Thanks.
whether or not I have autism.
Let's hope a Zyn representative, a lawyer, doesn't tune in.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
that
you can't give fake promo codes.
that was a bit, Brie.
Thank you. Thank
You can get fake promo codes if it's satire, and it's
This is
overtly satire. Yeah.
This is an overtly satire podcast, and its intention is to entertain people.
I'm very smart.
Yeah,
We-
go to Zyn.com, promo
we
code BlueChew.
We do not represent any brands other than the Sneed Cell brand. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was the legal disclaimer. Halfway through the podcast.
Make sure to use our Fortnite creator code though, Sneedcell.
Can we set that up? Can we get a Fortnite creator code?
I
This-
don't know. How hard is it?
I probably got a connection or two in Epic Games. I just gotta make a few emails. I can pull a few strings.
I somehow don't doubt that.
That was a bit. I don't.
I know. I'm
Other
just
people
saying.
have like
You
suspiciously a lot of friends in high places in the programming industry.
yeah.
What?
I heard that like Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna get a trailer this month.
I heard
Dude,
that
you
was
can't
fake.
say that.
Yeah, that was,
I'm not under an NDA.
I'm under an NDA, and I'm the one that told you that, and that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my lord. Oh my gracious. Can we leak what GTA 6 is going to be about?
There
Yeah,
was
you're gonna
there
get
was
so
an
much
entire
press for
gameplay
the
segment of
podcast.
it that was already leaked. It's literally like just like lesbian tech programmers in Atlanta. I'm sorry, it's Miami.
Can we
Big difference.
can we just heavily market this episode as GTA 6 leaks and just
Yeah,
we don't
It's leaks and rumors.
You
we
heard
don't
it
have
here first,
any
folks.
leaks or rumors
And-
for GTA 6 and it's just a bunch of fucking shorties on estrogen talking about penis
Listen, speak
the
for
entire
yourself.
time.
I thought
Okay.
we were gonna discuss Melee for this entire episode. Super Smash Brothers Melee.
I was when I was driving home from work, I was kind of dreading Melee discussion.
Wait,
Yeah.
did
Why?
something happen
Not a
in
fan?
Melee?
I love
just that
Melee.
both. Yeah, everyone, all three of our
Yeah.
people we're on the call with, except Anna and I, are like really. They're Melee old heads, if you will.
I'm not a Melee old head. My ex-boyfriend's PR'd in Georgia, so I kind of like through him know about Melee. But I still love Melee, even though yeah. Melee is still awesome.
Yeah, I always play locals back in Houston, but I moved, and I don't feel like going to the ones here. And I don't actually like talking about Melee. I would just go to play Melee and hang out with my friends.
No, yeah. I agree. I think talking about Melee, frowning. Playing Melee, smiling.
There's nothing to talk about with Melee that hasn't been talked about before anyway. It's like
It's a fucking
20 years
20-year-old game.
old.
Like,
There's
grow up.
Super Mario in the game.
Melee is older than most of the people who play Melee now. Like, who cares? Just go fucking
Wait,
read a book or
really?
something.
I don't even like watching Melee.
Oh,
I
wow.
strictly like just playing Melee. Like when people talk about like shit that's going on in like top level play, I'm like, I do not care. But all on the
Yeah.
set.
When I was at Big House this year, top 8 was kind of boring. Especially because Reddit won that day. So it became even worse.
Terrible day.
Terrible fucking day.
Reddit, what?
Reddit won. IBDW won. That means nothing to you.
Is he
It
Reddit?
really doesn't.
He's very Reddit.
Yeah, what's Reddit about IBDW? I'm not in the know.
The only reason I
Yeah.
think he's Reddit is because when I was in the crowd at Big House, there was a guy screaming his team name, which is Egg Dog, who, for the record, they are like a good org who sponsored a lot of players who aren't affiliated with Egg Dog to go to Big House, which is a cool thing to do.
Yeah, you say house like who's.
Fucking grow
Wait.
up.
Say house again.
I'm just
House.
you're denying that you have a fucking Midwestern accent.
The Melee
I
lore,
will
the
not be
Melee lore.
gaslit.
The Melee Lord?
You're interrupting story time.
Oh,
I'm interrupting a
oh my
story.
God. Okay, go ahead.
There is a guy in front of my group of friends we were watching top 8, and every time IBDW would do fucking anything, like he would hit a wave dash or something, and he would scream "Egg Dog" like loud as fuck in that exact cadence, and I would just start echoing him, just saying Reddit like right behind him, loud as fuck. And I don't know, that just really bothered me and soured my entire experience. I don't know why that pissed me off so much. I think it's because my friends were passing phones around to talk shit and about that guy because he was so fucking annoying. And someone said Reddit as fuck, and I just kind of it ingrained itself in my brain that Redditors were among me. And then Cody Schwab became Reddit to that. To as like by association, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
You prescribed him as Reddit through somebody else, not to his fault at all. He just became Reddit.
He kind of looks Reddit.
I don't know anything about Cody Schwab.
If I got called Reddit, if I got told I looked Reddit, I would kill myself immediately.
Plays Fox, I think.
Fox is pretty Reddit.
Yeah, I was gonna say Fox is
like wow, it's
he's pretty Reddit.
Optimal character, 20XX.
Yeah, he's like so like Dolores, he used to be like a fucking like law student or something, and he dropped out to play professional Melee, and he just plays Fox, and he's like the most like generic, really good Fox you can think of. He's just like the ideal generic Fox player. He's that's it. I'm
gonna be real. If you drop out of law school to play Melee as a profession, you're never gonna make it. What the?
Yeah, rip PPMD. He didn't drop out of law school, but I think it was like med school. But he's a good guy, so I feel, I don't know, conflicting.
I respect dropping out of school, but dropping out of school to play Melee.
Yeah.
If you dropped out of school to do nothing, it's way cooler.
My friend
I dropped out of school to fucking goon.
I dropped out of school to make this Need Cell podcast.
Yeah.
That's a joke. I am currently enrolled in school. I'm not that retarded. Hee smiling. What's the slurred counter ad?
Oh, it's
yeah, I don't know.
Double digits, maybe.
Almost
double
certainly.
Digits.
Specifically the R word or like faggot and everything.
Just like in general.
Keep it going.
Oh.
Keep it going, guys. We're doing a great job.
I'm losing right now.
Yeah.
I'm at 0.
Yeah.
You're just like too much of a fucking angel, I guess. I don't know.
I'm
literally like an angel in real life. I'm so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah, despite my best attempts to actually be evil, I just can't seem to get away with it.
No.
They're at Starbucks, like brooding. They're just trying to brood, and the people are like, "Oh, what a nice person."
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can't. I have like ingrained a fucking like customer service voice.
I don't.
No, it sucks. Like it's very like servile or whatever.
No matter who I'm talking to, I like the same cadence that I'm talking now. This is just my default, just monotone and shit.
My voice is just random. Whatever comes out, comes out.
You're so random. Ahaha. XD.
That's
I've
so
been.
true.
I work like IT, and so like I'm like on support half the time, and I'm told when I'm on the phone, I speak with like a noticeably higher like cadence. I guess not cadence. Like,
that's like a normal thing like women do. You should hear my mom. When my mom answers the phone, like it's like she like becomes like fucking I don't know. I don't even know the word.
cheery almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, hi, welcome, thank you for calling XXX.
Exactly.
Blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
yeah.
I don't know. Whenever I answer my phone at work, I'll say like verbatim, this is my script. I'll say, "Hey, this is Paige. How can I help you?" Like exactly like that. Exactly
Facts.
like that.
Facts.
I don't know. And
Facts.
I don't know if that's any different from how I normally talk, but
Where's my
that's...
similar? Okay.
What?
What?
I was sorry.
What the fuck are you saying?
I'm playing Civilization 5. I was like, where's my settler?
We're not getting your undivided attention right now.
I was getting.
You are getting my undivided attention. I'm
literally
autistic.
playing-
I need a stimming tool, okay?
I was getting made fun of her playing Minecraft last week. You're playing Civ 5? That's crazy.
I'm playing chess right now.
It's me or the map game, Morg.
Yeah.
What Civ are you playing?
I'm playing Romania.
Romania? I don't even remember what they do.
Nor do I.
Uh-huh.
You picked them, but
yeah.
you don't even know what they do? Damn.
Yeah. I'm just pressing the next turn button. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking shaking my head. I
Also,
can't believe
if-
you're doing this.
Also, if I were not doing that, I'd probably just be looking at shit to see on Twitter to for stuff to talk about, like just the worst shit ever.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking, you're fucking 26.
Oops.
Are you a
You got it.
Zoomer?
What was that?
You claim to be 26, right?
Morgan's not 26.
Morgan, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay, you are a Zoomer. So
No,
never
that's not
mind.
true. That's not true.
You're a Zoomer. You need your fucking cocoa melon. You can't have a conversation without your cocoa melon.
Listen, all right. It if anything, it doesn't impede my ability to riff. It just makes it better.
Keep fucking coping.
Little
Yeah.
Zoom's cutting sand in their
Oh
mind.
my
right
god.
now.
Yeah, keep fucking coping. You're a fucking Zoomer. It's okay.
Whatever.
We can't fault you for that.
I try to get as much recreation as I can. Okay, I came back from work. I fell asleep. I woke up. We're doing the podcast, and then I'll go to sleep and I'll go to work again. So,
It's
This is your life.
understandable, but you gotta own up to it.
yeah.
Fucking, you need your cocoa melon.
Not everyone can sit on the fucking cold hard floor in their basement or whatever.
Dude, I'm autistic as fuck. I'm cool just watching my wall. Today when I woke up a bit early for work, and all I
Yeah.
did was lay in my bed on my back and stare at the wall for 3 hours waiting for it to be time for me to get ready to go to work.
Oh, that's
I can
awesome.
I can only do that when I'm going through it.
Craig outputs multi-track audio, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just asking for
Yeah.
reasons.
Don't worry
I
about
wonder
it.
why.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Mega Man drops January 7th.
And what's gonna happen on January 7th?
Mega Man 2 is gonna drop.
Capcom is working on a special project.
The Capcom J-Eazy collab, it would go viral.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
I thought of a funny, goofy little convention cosplay is where you just dress up as J-Eazy
Yeah.
and you just do the run everywhere or something. But I don't know if that's just obnoxious.
No, that's fire. That's awesome.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. I caught myself doing the run the other day when I was
Oh my
at
god.
work. I was just like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Because I've just been literally nonstop all day. I just have J-Eazy Mega Man dropping January 7th. Listen, just playing in my head. I don't even know any other part of the song.
The J-Eazy run is it's fun to do.
It is.
Have you guys ever actually listened to the song Mega Man?
I did actually.
Yeah,
for the first
I
time.
have. Yeah.
It's
I'm not a poser.
I don't know if I'm stupid, but it's not a bad song.
J-Eazy goes crazy.
It's definitely not. Yeah.
He's not a terrible. Oh, okay. So yeah, he's not a terrible rapper.
His lyrics are not the worst in the world.
Yeah, he's not bad, but he apparently would just post himself on Reddit on incel manlet Reddits Jay-Z's a balding 5'2" rapper with a beautiful girlfriend. He managed to do it, or whatever.
That's awesome. I would do that endlessly.
He's putting hope in a bunch of brainlets. That's good.
Yeah, that's sick as fuck.
Yeah, this is it. This is the Reddit post. He posted himself on the Short Guys Reddit. He deleted it because people started being like, "Why are you posting yourself on here?"
No, he's instilling hope in people who need it. That's based.
You can be a balding 5'2" guy and have a beautiful, loving girlfriend and be a successful rapper who dropped a song on January 7th.
J-Eazy, 22 years old. Is J-Eazy 5'2"?
Apparently.
Is he
What?
balding?
I mean, he never takes his hat off.
My dick balding.
What?
Jay,
I'm not sure that made sense.
I don't want to misuse this word.
What?
Other people
He is
heard
bald.
Morgan say my dick's balding, right?
Oh, I was gonna say J-Eazy has like Chad Syajime.
What?
Look at this video. He's so bald.
J-Eazy has Chad Syajime.
Here, post. Yeah.
He's like
Oh,
he's lean built. He has a Jay-Z's a Chad. That's why he has a beautiful girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, his
He-
girlfriend is hot.
Chad's a state of mind.
I agree.
There's that one guy on YouTube who's like fat and like he like took an IQ test and he got like a 79 on it or whatever. And like and like he's made it. Like he has a girlfriend or like he has like a seemingly happy life or whatever. He's just a little bit unintelligent. And it's like it's like
being a Chad is a mindset.
yeah, it's like people who complain about like not getting any pussy just are just doing shit wrong, honestly.
It feels weird to say like you didn't really try, but it's like, did you really like try?
There's there's an endless amount of horny singles in this area willing to fuck you. You just have to, you know.
Yeah, they literally make ads about it.
Yeah.
I think I don't even know if this is a controversial take, but I think inceldom is like all inceldom is voluntary. And it stems from like a
but
mindset.
also sometimes it's just because people are fucking retarded. Like a lot of guys just have insanely fucking high standards. All these incel guys are like, oh, how about you date this person? Then you're like, no, she's a roasty. She's not a virgin. It's like,
Well,
no one's
it's
no one's a
voluntary
fucking virgin,
celibacy.
yeah.
You know, people can fuck, and they are choosing not to fuck because their standards are too high.
Yeah.
That's not to say that having high standards are a bad thing. Everything is subjective, but you have people that want to fuck you. They aren't up to your standards. You are not fucking. You cannot claim to be an incel. You are a volcel. But that's
Facts.
just my
Facts.
opinion. That might be a little
He's
controversial.
The official Grug stance, you're all fake cells.
Yeah.
this is the Fake Cell podcast, apparently.
Yeah, that was part of the intro. This is the Fake Cell podcast.
Yeah.
Everyone on here who claims to be incel, they are all fake cells.
Yeah.
Everyone here is a volcel. Everyone here can get laid.
I like to call myself an incel. It's pretty fun.
It is fun. It's fun to LARP as an incel online and to appropriate incel lexicon and shit.
Incels come up with like the funniest fucking words.
They're so funny.
Fucking it's really funny, and the
Fucking they call women groids.
yeah, and I'm neutral on this, but I think it's so funny that the 4chan LGBT board, I think it's so fucking funny that the users on that board have kind of appropriated incel terminology and morphed it and mutated it into its own fucked up amalgamation of syllables to mean something entirely new. Like, that's so fucking funny to me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's very
to be
dazed
fair,
to me.
half of the posters were like R9K posters like a couple years ago. So
Oh, so they are
speaking from experience, huh?
no comment.
no comment, huh?
Yeah.
I may or may not have posted an R9K back in like I was in high school or college, like 2013.
Yeah.
I was out
Interesting.
here posting on R9K from like my 3DS web browser under the covers.
That's
You-
crazy.
You were telling me about this, like you used to browse 4chan from like your 3DS, and I was like, that's crazy from a 3DS, and then I thought about it, and I was like, well, the 3DS was like the only like internet capable device I had to myself fully. I just like binge watch Netflix on it.
It's just a I mean, it's 4chan is just a text-based website, so it's not that absurd that
It works
It
pretty
was
well,
honestly
yeah.
one of like the few sites that I could like use on the 3DS browser and like have it like fully work.
Oh yeah, it still works fine. Yeah, you can still use 4chan on the 3DS.
You're like an OG phone poster, but you're posting from the 3DS.
Listen, if someone posts from the 3DS, respect instant.
just I don't know. Just don't post on 4chan, smile.
No, 4chan is awesome. And
Maybe
people who complain say otherwise just do not know how to use it properly. Sorry.
I know
still
how to
post
use
on
it.
Fit. It's funny.
Maybe
They make
I'm
people-
too like life pilled. Maybe I'm too happy hee hee fun pilled to
No, because
like
it's like
appreciate
the entire internet like fucking sucks. And it's like one of the better places on the internet.
It's fun because you can just
Interesting.
post something really stupid and someone will get mad at you. And it's anonymous, so it's like it doesn't matter.
Maybe I'm too hee hee ha ha hee hee fun pilled, yippee, etc.
Yeah.
But I like to have fun online, and trolling on 4chan is fun to some extent, but I just don't have time for that. And the boards that I would troll on are like bad for my mental health, so I just don't do it. Maybe I'm
Yeah.
too hee ha 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 hee hee yippee pilled.
Yeah, I haven't used 4chan in a while, but it's not a bad website.
I'm reformed.
Yeah.
I still check it like once a week, but it's like 5 minutes. I'm like, all right, this isn't funny.
Yeah.
It's not funny. Everyone who uses it is like a child, literally just a child now.
It's like all like Twitter tourists now, especially on like tttt.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're exactly correct. All the OG posters are all like moved on. They've all moved on to greener
Yeah.
pastures. They've realized, oh shit, this is a terrible website for my mental health and is actively self-harm. I need to leave this website and like block it from my web browser
Yeah.
because it is self-harm.
Like I was perusing and I like don't recognize any of the like new like trips, a lot of them, and they all post like fucking Twitter users. They talk like those people who like use tttt slang but like slightly wrong, as if they're like hearing it as if they like first heard it like third hand from someone like on
Yeah,
on
they
like
like heard
Reddit.
it from a fucking ContraPoints video or something. And
Yeah.
they're like, I can
How
go
do you-
on my computer and
How do you do, fellow tttt posters? My fellow Huns?
yeah, that's no, you took the words out of my mouth.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm agreeing with you. You said it
I interrupted
very
you.
eloquently. You didn't interrupt me. No, you're good. You're chill.
But
It's like the 2016 like election tourist, but now it's Eternal 2016. Now it's like a whole different tourist.
Yeah, now it's
we're
just a bunch
literally in
of
like a 2016 time loop.
it's just a bunch of fucking girls who are like, I don't know. I don't have any strong opinions other than I don't use the website because it's bad for my mental health. But I've met a lot of friends on that website when I did use it for a brief period of time that I still talk to like to this day who have been
No, it's
very
awesome. All my homies use tttt. Every time I'm talking to someone, I'm like, "Oh, you're cool." Like everyone who's cool like has used it before.
I know quite a lot of people who are extremely cool and have never used the website. So maybe that's just my
Whatever.
experience though.
That's
I have an infinite amount of gay people that I know in real life. So
that's true. Yeah.
maybe I just
Everyone in
have
Atlanta's gay.
everyone in Atlanta is gay.
I've honestly never used it.
Yeah, and you're cool as fuck. So you just disproved Morgan's theory.
Everyone is so mean to me.
No.
We love you, Morgan.
Yeah.
It's a
Is everyone? Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, but it's
I
not
mean,
It's that
Thanksgiving
time of the
yet.
year again.
Oh yay!
It's not
That's November.
Thanksgiving yet. It's not Thanksgiving yet.
It's
So
not a
we
real
wait till after
holiday.
We're yeah. I'm in the trenches making like so. It might as well be.
Yeah, you got any of the fucking? Hey, do you have any those? Do you have any of those?
Yeah.
Can
We haven't ran out of.
That's crazy.
Yeah. We'd run out
Oh,
of like
yeah.
everything else. Yeah.
I feel bad for baristas who work at a certain
Now a certain
chain,
national coffee chain. Yeah.
chain, yeah, it's a restaurant that originates in whenever the menu changes due to holiday seasons. That shit has to be like infinite 9/11s for you guys.
Honestly, I don't even like notice it really. Like it's not that bad. Like there are worse things in the world than having to make like having like a couple different types of drinks.
Infinite suffering for baristas.
Yeah.
Sorry. I wish that baristas are the most important
God's strongest soldiers. Yeah.
God's strongest soldiers, the most important people
Yeah.
in
That's right.
the
The person you previously dated was a barista, so you got all the secondhand like trauma.
Yeah, she was a barista, and it was I would just hear about the shit that she would tell me from her shift, and it just sounded terrible.
Yeah, all you need to do to like get a grasp of what goes on and like this certain national coffee chain is just to look at the stickers for the fucking drinks that people ask for.
Oh yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
don't. Oh shit. Now that I'm talking about my former partner who was a barista, is it? I don't know if she's just insane, but are baristas like horny as shit and just want to fuck their coworkers all the time, or is she just insane?
That
I,
I've
I
never
don't.
heard of this.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've heard of it happening, not at my store though.
My mic died. I don't know if this like being.
Oh yeah, your page got by the shadow people.
Yeah, I'm back though. I don't know if this is her just being like a Hitlerite, but she would tell me how badly she wanted to fuck.
What?
What you cut out?
Oh damn, Jay Easy's hairline is really going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did my microphone cut off?
Glad you could join us.
Jay-Z, take the finasteride.
Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, you're
Hello,
good.
you're back.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
When did my speech cut off?
You said fuck and then cut out.
Oh yeah, so I don't know if this is her just being like a Hitlerite, but when I was living with her after we broke up, she would just come home and talk about how badly she wanted to fuck all of her coworkers to me, and I just like I don't want to hear this. Why are you telling me this shit?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
abnormal.
I didn't know if it was just like Hitlerite activity or if it was just a universal certain national.
It's just
chain.
like, dude, being sexually frustrated is not like National Socialism, by the way.
Yeah.
What?
You're saying like you're like, oh, I'm Hitler because it annoys me when people complain about having sex.
No, wait,
I
what?
think it had to be with. I think it had to do more with like
It
previous
was my
relationship status.
ex-girlfriend who I was living with because we were stuck in a lease together.
Yeah.
And she would come home from work and tell me how badly she wanted to fuck her coworkers.
Yeah. Shout out, fucking coworkers.
Have some
What?
empathy, Morg.
Oh, whatever.
It's
I don't.
like genuinely an insane.
I'm too busy to like fuck coworkers, and also the idea of investing my personal life into my job is like hell.
Yeah.
Imagine having sex with someone. You're like, oh, we both got to open tomorrow, like 4 a.m.
I was just
You gotta
asking
be
if
in
it
at
was like a
3:30.
universal experience between baristas. I was just curious based on
Yeah.
my own personal.
I heard a story that was my sister made me listen to a podcast, and the podcast episode was like it took place in a Starbucks, and they these two people, like the shift supervisor and this guy, were like they were fucking in the bathroom on like just like during like afternoon in like at like nights when it got busy or whatever.
Based fucking on company time.
Yeah.
No, cringe. 'Cause
Boss
that
makes
means
$1, I make a dime.
There's two less people on the floor.
Yeah. That's why I get on company time.
You're thinking of this through like a corpo
No,
frame
I'm thinking
of mind.
of this. I'm thinking of this as I am on the floor, and two of my
Yeah.
coworkers are in the bathroom.
Imagine being like on bar and like there's one other person in a drive-thru and your two coworkers are just in the bathroom like fucking.
Based.
No,
That's not. That's crazy.
that's the opposite of the
I don't even
definition
want to
of
be.
based.
I don't even want to be
That's
friends with
first.
my coworkers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I've never been
I have
friends with-
coworkers that like clearly want to be my friend, and I just completely shut them out. Cause I'm
Yeah,
like,
even
no.
even like my cool coworkers, I'm like, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah, boundaries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have something like that too. My boss, I've talked about this a lot, but my boss knows about the podcast and my screen name and my
That's
online
awesome.
activities.
By the way, we love
That's insane.
your boss.
Yeah. He's fine. He's like an evangelical Christian who always talks to me about Jesus and shit, but he's cool with me being trans in that he's not like overtly telling me to kill myself or trying to get me fired or whatever.
If Jesus was alive today, you'd be hanging out with all the transsexuals.
You'd love twinks and trannies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like
He's just
someone
like
dying of
me.
AIDS is like it's like a modern day like leper prostitute. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Can you like elaborate a little bit?
Jesus,
Not read the Bible.
famously would hang out with prostitutes. They were his people.
He was fucking with prostitutes?
Yeah.
Dude, don't fuck. What do people
That was his thing. He was like
No,
he was
I'm
literally
saying
like a fucking hippie. Yeah.
I'm saying on the board X, whenever people try to talk about God, they have like they call Christians, I think they call them Christ cucks.
Yeah,
something.
that's such a funny fucking word.
Don't tell the-
coined
don't tell
entirely
the-
by Nazis. Yeah.
Don't tell the Christ cucks that Jesus was hanging out with prostitutes and lepers and
Yeah.
drunkards and poor people.
Yeah.
Don't tell them. That won't play out too well in the predominant worldview.
Yeah. Facts.
Is there like a do you think that the rapture is real?
The rapture?
Yeah, like the biblical rapture.
Probably not.
I don't fucking know, dog. They fulfilled like half the prophecy so far.
Like
They're
what?
trying like the fucking like the red cow being born. Israel has to have a certain amount of the population control for Armageddon.
The red cow being born.
Listen, wait, aren't you the one who's like educated on this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only part of the rapture that I am familiar with is the population of Israel. I think once all of Israel is unified under like Jewish control or something.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact logistics of it. I'm not sure if it's every single Jewish person in the world is living in Israel or not. But once that's fulfilled and a few other things like the mark of the beast or whatever being used to there's like the mark of the beast is something that you have to have in order to buy things according to the Bible, and it's something that's either on your wrist or forehead, I believe, or your the back of your hand. What's the back of your hand called?
The back of your hand.
Anyway.
Wait, what
Oh.
happened?
Did someone?
Oh,
No,
I thought you had left to protest me saying like dumb shit.
Oh,
No, but
Um,
the
hey.
rapture is like there's the six seals or something, and it talks about like a peace treaty, and
There's a movie about it. It's called like Omega Code, the Omega Code 2.
They
what?
made a couple American Dad episodes about it.
Like everything you know somehow goes back to American Dad. It's crazy.
They're like, okay, I found an article that because there are 10 qualifications for the rapture, and the first qualification is Christ descends from the heavens, and all of the dead people will be brought back to life, I believe. And then after all the dead people are brought back to life, all of the Christians will be caught up, meet Christ in the air, like they'll fly, and they'll go to the atmosphere between heaven and earth. And then they'll be like visibly united with Christ. They'll like be chill and shit.
That's awesome.
Christians who do not have a saving relationship with Christ will be left behind and
Oh,
will be
no.
left with false system of religion and be subject to God's wrath. Following the rapture, God is going to come to destroy the ungodly and reign on earth.
And then there's gonna be
It
like
talks about fanfare and angels and shit.
and there's like
and-
6 years till something happens, right?
Yeah, or something like that.
How long do we have until the Antichrist reveals himself?
I am the Antichrist.
Listen,
people
everyone wants to
go-
be the Antichrist.
Weren't people going on about how Mr. Beast has the mark of the beast and how he's the Antichrist?
Yeah, unironically, I
Principles.
believe that.
I do too. His name is literally Mr. Beast. Come on.
But to like wrap up the rapture talk, when the rapture occurs, all of the Jewish people in the world, so they're split into 3 segments. A third they're going to be saved by Christ and get sucked into heaven with like a vacuum cleaner or something. The other third is going to get sucked straight into hell. And then the other third is just going to be left to wander the earth, I think.
Yeah.
I'm a bit fuzzy on what the latter third what happens to them. I just know that 2/3, 1/3 gets sucked into heaven, the other third gets sucked into hell.
Is it like random or is it like
It's random. You enter like a hell heaven purgatory lottery.
Well, that
It's like a
sucks.
slot machine that plays. It'd be chill to just like kind of be the third that gets to like wander the earth.
Well, that's like most people that aren't Christian, right?
It mentions Jewish people specifically, I think. Again, I'm not a Christian.
That's the only people that were around at that time.
No.
I mean, like in the province of Judea.
Oh, sure, yeah. And then all the non-believers of Christ and the false Christians are going to be subject to Christ's wrath or something. So I think that the latter third Jewish population is going to be subject to
So
that.
essentially, what you're saying is the woke mob. Your days are numbered, right?
Yeah. So basically, if you're in the woke mob, you are going to suffer eternal torment from the love of God for not being a true Christ cuck.
They say that Nostradamus predicted all this.
Nostradamus predicted the Sneed Cell podcast.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Is he
Yeah.
got the Zen sponsorship?
yeah, I think so.
That's crazy.
No, wait, no. Sorry, I fucked up the line. The line is Quasimodo predicted all this. It's over. I'm gonna kill myself.
What were you referencing?
The Sopranos.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It's okay.
Amazing
I haven't
show.
seen
You
it
Who's
should.
either.
Quasimodo?
He's
The
the
Hunchback of
hunchback.
Notre Dame.
Oh, I've never actually seen that.
He's a real guy, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my friend.
That's my
I
buddy
mean-
Paul. my buddy Paul, who works in the church in Atlanta. They got mad churches in Atlanta. I don't know
Yeah.
if anyone's noticed this. Yeah, they I don't know what it is, but it might just be because they get fed there, but a lot of homeless people congregate outside of churches in Atlanta.
Yeah.
They'll just like sleep on the steps all day, or they'll like set up camps over there. And I don't know if it's because the church allows them to do that, because I think it's technically private property, and if the church allows it, the police can't really forcibly remove them if they aren't doing anything illegal.
Yeah.
But that's just something I've noticed.
Yeah, that happens a lot here.
Yeah, I've noticed. This actually has nothing to do with that, but it has something to do with Atlanta. I don't know if it's like my friend just being slightly racist in a way, but he's like, apparently there's just like chicken wings like all over the floor in Atlanta. My friend listened to like 5 people.
No, this is real. We got hella like chicken wing bones all over Atlanta. That's real.
Oh my gosh.
Especially at like outside of corner stores and shit.
Really?
Yeah, people just discard their eaten bone, like the leftover bones from eating chicken.
Boneless. Yeah.
What?
No, not
Boneless.
boneless. Anti-bone. Bone in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll discard the bones just on the floor, which is fine. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me. They're biodegradable. You're not. I guess, is that littering if you're just throwing biodegradable shit on the ground?
I'm
Uh,
sure it's littering.
technically
Yeah.
I
it
think
is.
I think it is. I also think like aren't they like bad for some animals?
Yeah, but like you're in a city, what animals are gonna
True.
Yeah, the fucking animals that are gonna eat them are animals that are usually pests, like fucking rats or certain birds.
Okay,
I could see like
question.
stray cats eating them or something, or a stray dog.
Do you guys like flats or drums more?
well,
I
don't
don't
want to be
really.
I'm not that crazy of a wing person.
Yeah, I was gonna echo that.
I like
I-
wings, but like
As much as I
combined.
love getting wings at like a sports bar restaurant, like, you know.
Whenever I go to one of those, I ask for boneless wings, and they look at me like I'm a faggot.
As they should, honestly.
yeah, I would judge you too.
No,
I'm
I'm
kind of a wing enjoyer.
with Paige on this, so it's like I like boneless wings, but unless they have like the
You
wing that's
like
like the
chicken
combined
nuggets.
wing. I
You
do
like-
like chicken
they're
nuggets.
just
Yeah,
they're not wings.
I adore
they're-
them.
I like
can't
chicken
call them-
nuggets. What's the
You're pay-
problem?
you're paying wing price for chicken nuggets. That's the thing.
No,
Wings
Yeah.
they're
are like-
usually cheaper.
Yeah, they're usually a little cheaper, but like depending on the place, sometimes if they have like the whole wing where it's like the flat and the drum attached and like the little like tip part, then I'll go for wings. But if they don't, I'll just go for the boneless.
I don't like it. My hands getting dirty is a very negative sensory experience for me. I'm autistic as shit, and I like freak out when my hands get dirty. So I just enjoy the utility of being able to use a fork to eat spherical chicken cartilage and
Mhm.
shit.
I'm gonna get ableist.
Get ableist. Get ableist. You can get ableist.
I'm kidding. I'm not getting.
You got my
ableist.
permission. You can call me a retard for being autistic.
I get that, but I don't. But I like wings. They're good.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I try to eat things with forks because I just hate having to like have my hands get really dirty.
No, yeah, you get it. I like freak out when my hands get dirty. Sorry.
I don't get that with everything, but like one time I got this like really disgusting sunscreen on my hands, and I was like kind of freaking out.
Sunscreen on the hands is kind of bad.
Yeah,
No, yeah. It just anything on my hands is disgusting.
I can't
Whenever
do like. Sorry, what?
Oh, I was gonna say whenever I shower, I just squirt my shampoo and conditioner directly on my scalp and hair because I don't want to touch it with my hands.
What? Okay, that's a little bit. Yeah.
I don't like touching it.
I mean, you made that point. Yeah.
I cannot
get
do sticky. That's like the one thing that just makes me like just fucks my whole mood for, like the rest of the day is if I have to deal with having sticky hands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My hands are
No.
always sticky.
That's ew. Don't touch Morgan's hands. They're gooning.
Like sticky is okay, but like velvety shit, I hate like velvety textures. I can't fucking stand it.
Velvet can be fine. What do you mean by velvet? Like fabric?
Yeah, like kind of like weird. So like I've had like this sunscreen that was like it was a really nice sunscreen I used to use, but it was like really velvety when I put it on my hands, so I stopped using it because it would just like cause me to freak out a little bit. It's like this weird, solidly slick texture.
I absolutely hate this one kind of plastic that's like used for like cups and like outdoor plates. I hate it so much. Like thinking about it, I want to
Styrofoam?
die. No, it's like reusable plastic, and it's
Like Tupperware?
no.
I'm trying to get a picture as to what you're talking about.
Let me try and find one.
My ex used to call Tupperware like Tupperware or whatever she called it. I forget what it. She said I forget what it was exactly, but it was something that was very goofy.
Tupperware?
Yeah, like tub like bathtub or something.
Aware.
I normally just call them like containers. I seldom speak the word Tupperware.
You just said seldom. We're coming for you.
Seldom's a good word.
You just said seldom at like 11 p.m. on like a Thursday night. What's going on?
What's the?
It is.
God.
Mork's just mad. She heard a word that she doesn't like hear very. Seldom hears it. And it's
Kill
like,
yourself. Oh my God.
I'm illiterate.
I enjoy being illiterate. There's no greater joy.
I posted pictures of the type of plastic that I hate.
Oh, the type
I know
of plastic that retains like the smell of the dishwasher.
I don't know about that, but like
it's vaguely fuzzy, like right?
Yeah, kind of fuzzy,
like staticky.
And if it rubs against itself, like it's the most evil thing in the world, I think.
Yeah. Morgan, when they're in a call with four intelligent shorties, shut up, stop! Oh
my God!
Fucking ripping their hair out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, not everyone can be you.
Yeah.
It's okay. We will support you no matter what.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry, we were so verbose.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, should we wrap up the show?
Yeah, we should wrap this shit up. We should wrap this poop crap up.
Okay.
This is the ableism sex talk rapture episode.
Slur saying.
Yeah,
slur episode.
Wheelchair.
We need like edit a ding like a counter for every slur.
Yeah, and do like put an afterward.
Sure. Yeah, I could try to do that.
The little vine boom noise.
Yeah.
A vine boom
would be really funny.
A clip of the Queer Duck fucking YTP and the part where he had to edit a bunch of shit out.
That's really good podcast audio. For those who are mad that I said retard a lot, I am autistic. I can say that word. I have a diagnosis. I can say that word. Hop off my penis.
My girls say she autistic. Bitch, me too.
For real?
I'm not diagnosed with anything. I think I said retard once or twice. You can come after me if you want.
I'm a sweetie angel. Anyway, Brie, do you have anything you want to plug?
Play Melty Blood.
Play Melty Blood. You said that when I had you on comms on Third Strike for like 5 minutes.
I have nothing else to shill. I don't know. Or yeah.
Nat, do you have anything to plug?
Off the top of my head, no. But I think it'd be cool if you hosted a multi-blood tournament. I would enter that. I would go bother to plug in my Ethernet cable.
So you don't plug in your Ethernet cable for my Grug Strike tournaments?
No, so I moved
hell?
into a house at like a month ago, and I'm in the room with the router. It's just like 8 feet on this little, like on the wall on this little like platform, and I'm too lazy to stand on my chair to plug in my Ethernet cable.
If your
So it's all
Wi-Fi is
Wi-Fi.
good, I'll let you play on Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
I will
okay.
absolutely plug in my Ethernet cable.
We all know that Wi-Fi is fine as long as you're close to the router.
That's
so
true.
true.
This is a secret that you can't tell anyone, but Oliver frequently plays on Wi-Fi, and I let him get away with it because his Wi-Fi is fine.
That's evil.
My Wi-Fi is not fine. I could never.
That's why you don't playing.
That's true.
Anyway, bye.
Farewell.
Bye.
All right, yippee.